If you're interested to get your CDL, you can get it in 2 weeks with Hess. And this video is helping you out for your air brake inspection. I'm already set it, and I adjust my seat belt. It's latch in here. Adjust my seat. It's properly seated. Lock your both mirrors. No people, no corner obstruction. And the examiner's next to me. Sir, I'm going to perform my air brake and in-cabin inspection. We have two gauges here, primary air pressure gauge and secondary air pressure gauge. I'll be using my primary air pressure gauge for my entire air brake inspection. I'm going to fully charge my air tank no more than 140 psi. You have to say 3 sentences before you start your engine. I'm going to perform my air brake and in-cabin inspection. I'll be using my primary air pressure gauge for my entire air brake inspection, and I'm going to fully charge my air tank no more than 140 psi. So put the key on position. When you put the key on position, you can check all your lights, all your gauges, and all your needles settled. So now the track is neutral, the brakes are on in here, and I do my safe start. Lock your both mirrors. No people, no corner obstruction. I do my safe start. Take the brake and safe start. When you do your safe start, say in here, when the needle is in 90 or 100 psi, then you push your both knobs. Now I take a gas. See? I'm zooming out, zooming in the gauges to see proper, and the gauge, reading the gauge is very important. Make sure to read the gauge in proper number. Now it's in 100, so I push my both knob. Make sure the track is not moving. If it's moving, take the brake. Gas no more than 10 or 11 RPM in here. I'm going to fully charge my air tank no more than 140 psi. When it's fully charged, the governor cutout, and outside we listen for the governor cutout, make it nice. So we are waiting while it's charging the governor cutout. We are waiting for that. I take a gas no more than 10 or 11 RPM and do it very patiently, very quietly. Don't be nervous. Take your time. You have plenty of time at the DMV. It's moving. You see, our needle is raising. We see when it's going to stop raising, and we have to read the number, an exact number where that is stop. See, the governor cutout, my needle stop raising 125 psi. 125 psi. This is a good test because it's no lower than 100. It's no higher than 140 psi. It's no higher than 140 psi. This is a good test. Now turn off the engine. Put the key on position. Wait until all needles settled, no warning lights, everything is working properly. Now I'm going to perform my 1 minute applied leakage test. I should not lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute. So hold the brake all the way down. I will show you the brake in here. Hold on, I show you from that side. Hold the brake and you can check your needle. My needle settled 103 psi. I'm timing myself. Take your time for 1 minute. Make sure the needle is not moving. If it's moving, you have to say the exact number. If it's more than 4 psi, that's not a good test. But we are waiting for 1 minute. Okay, sir, my minute is over. I lost 0 psi. This is a good test because I did not lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute. Then take off your food. Make sure the examiner confirm. Don't quickly take off your food from the break. So make sure the examiner confirm and then take off your food. I told you, be patient. Go slow as much as you can. Now I do my low ear warning light and buzzer test. My low ear warning light and buzzer come on my dash no lower than 55 psi. In order to come, I have to find my brake. We are looking our needle in here, all gauges. Look, my low ear warning light and buzzer come on my dash at 70 psi. This is a good test because it's no lower than 55 psi. Now I'm going to perform my spring brake pop-out test. My both knobs pop out no lower than 20 psi. In order to pop out, I have to find my brake. So now find the brake. We have to look our both knob. See, my both knobs pop out. Read the gauge in here at 30 psi. This is a good test because it's no lower than 20 psi. Now it's moving up, but when it's pop out, it was lower. It was 20 psi, but now it's 35 psi. So now I'm going to fully charge again my tank to do my tach test. So make sure the track is neutral, both brakes are on, and I do my safe start. Do your safe start now. So while it's charging, I do my in-cab inspection. I do my in-cab inspection. I check my mirror. My mirror, not cracked, broken or damaged, and securely mounted. Clean and clear and adjusted to the driver all the time. I check my mirror mounting bracket, not bent, dented, cracked, broken or damaged, and securely mounted, no missing nuts and bolts, and adjusted to the driver all the time. I check all my mirrors and mirrors mounting bracket the same way as I check this one. Sir, I check my windshield rubber seal, no abrasion, bubble or cuts, and securely mounted, not leaking. I check my windshield, not cracked, broken or damaged, and securely mounted. No illegal sticker, no obstruction, clean and clear. I check my windshield in here, let's see. Windshield wiper arm, not bent, dented, cracked, broken or damaged, and securely mounted, no missing nuts and bolts, and properly working. I check my windshield wiper arm. No abrasion, bubble or cuts, and securely mounted. Soft and pliable. Let's check it. It should work. It's working, and the fluid is working. Let's come here for the gauges. I check my oil pressure gauge is working normal operating range, no warning lights. I check my water temperature gauge is working normal operating range, no warning lights. I check my EBS light and diff lights came on when I started my engine and turn off. This is very important, don't forget it. I check my fuel tank and diff tank is working normal operating range, no warning lights. My diff is at least 1 and 8 full tank. My air pressure gauge, my primary air pressure gauge and my secondary air pressure gauge is working normal operating range, no warning lights. All my gauges working normal operating range, no warning lights. My digital voltmeter gauge is working normal operating range, no warning lights. I check my left indicator gauge is working, my right indicator light is working. My four-way flasher is working, Let's check the high beam. My high beam is working. My city horn is working. My freeway honk is here. Working. My emergency equipment's in here. I check my heater and defroster. I check my heater and defroster. Check your heater and defroster. Make sure put it in here that's working for heater and defroster. That's fine. I check my heater and defroster is working. I check my spare fuses, at least 6 present all the time in my vehicle. I check my fire extinguisher is rated, dated, fully charged, is not leaking and all the time present in my vehicle. I check my fire tree reflective triangle is not cracked, broken or damaged and securely mounted and all the time present in my vehicle. You can check one more time. You may not forget something. If you forget, you can cover or recover again. Sir, my tank is fully charged and I'm going to do my tach test. I check my tractor brake. This is my tractor brake. I check my trailer brake and I check my service brake here. Let's check my tractor brake. When I want to check my tractor brake, with a push in your trailer brake, shift it on D. If this is automatic, if this shift, that's a stick shift or manual, just you shift it, slowly take off your foot from the clutch. But now shift it on D or automatic, take off your foot from the clutch. Sir, my track is not moving. This is a good test, neutral. Now I want to check my trailer brake. So with a push in your trailer brake and pull out the trailer brake. Just push in your tractor brake and pull out your trailer brake. Now, so shift it on D for drive. So see, this is not moving. This is a good test because my trailer is not moving. Neutral. Now I want to check my service brake. I go to 3 to 5 miles per hour to check my service brake, but you don't have to go to 3 to 5 miles per hour. Just you have to say that. So push your both knobs again. Push them in. So shift it on D. Moving just a little bit. See, sir, my trailer and tractor not pulling to the right and left and stop. This is a good test. And here, when you complete it, then quickly say I'm done at your test. So check one more time. If you forget something, you can say, for examiner, I forgot my 1 minute applied leakage test, or your lower warning light and buzzer test, spring brake pop-out test, or maybe you forget one of these items in your in-cabin inspection. You can recover it. Okay, this is the end of your air brake inspection. Watch this video and subscribe and like it. Thank you so much.